Good morning everyone, welcome to LostPhoenix Gaming. Looking at championships today, Forza Horizon. But before we start, go in and make sure that you've got your difficulty set to highly skilled. Because if you don't have it on highly skilled when you go into the championships, there's a good chance it's going to fail, because it is a bug in the game, and one which, according to the devs, is not going to be rectified until Series 5. So definitely use this workaround to make sure that your championships do complete on winning them. But this is the event we're looking at today, off track, and you get the Renault Megane R26R for this one. The events for this one are Desierto Trail, Mangrove Scramble and Bajio Trail. That's what you got. And the car I'm going to use for this one is the Nissan Pulsar GTI-R from 1990. Got the tune up here, championship, that's a share code. This is such a cool and underrated car. This really is. This is such a cool car, and this will fly around here, no issues. Loading into the first event. This one is the Desierto Trail, and making a move on this one. So pulling down the line here, managed to get myself 5th, and this is a pretty decent rally car. It's not one I was sort of overly aware of until someone pointed it out to me. This is actually a brilliant car even on stock. I made a few little changes to it and got it up to a full 600. And smacking into walls doesn't help. That Mini's past me. So I've had some German cars for a Forza from this week. I've had the Porsche, lovely car. This is Nissan, so it's Japanese. And we've got this World Cup where you have a French, German, Italian, British and American set of cars, which you sort of pick your side in a way and just use what country you want to represent. Well, I'm British, so I should be using British cars, right? But I've also got a bit of an affinity for German cars. You know, the engineering of Deutschland. But what I'm going to do for these videos, for these championships, is use the car which is best suited to the event. Now, it will be a mixture of all countries involved. So I'm not sort of picking sides for purposes of videos, although given the chance I'll probably just be driving German cars, but my go-to free roam car is the Jeep Trailcat, so that's American. So it's basically just use what you want for a lot of this stuff, and for this one the Nissan was definitely the better choice, a lot better than the Volkswagen Golf. So I'm flying around here. This absolutely loves the scramble scene. It does. It loves the dirt tracks. It loves the gravel. And absolutely flying it. Give it a spin round there. It is C-Class, so it's not the quickest in the world, but it's good enough. And it works well. I can see the finish line up on the mini map, so just going round, a little drifty on that one. Keep it going through the checkpoints. Tap the barrier slightly, I think, and that's the finish line. So actually no, that's the finish line. So that's it, jobs are good and the first one out of the way. Go Nissan, go Japan, yeah? Next up, loading in Mangrove Scramble. Let's start the event, shall we? Go, 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 go. They all seem to pull away faster than I do, although it does feel with some of these championships that the AIs have been nerfed a little bit. They're not as Not as crazy, although it might just be a fact we're racing C-Class cars. If I start putting this in S1 cars, it's probably going to be completely loony again. So I don't know. What do you think about this? Do you think the AIs have got easier on some of these, or are they the same old crazy crap that we've had for weeks? I'm into third anyway, so let's see if I can get myself up to first. That last event was pretty cool. Got second, and narrowly missing the tree even. Narrowly avoided hitting the tree. Completely hit the barrier. They're definitely tailing me on this one, but it doesn't matter. First place, let's go. Nissan, this is a nice car. I'll probably use it more often when it comes to appropriately graded dirt race events. This is lap, so I'm on lap number 1. Give it a spin. Another one the other way, although drift tap. Come on, no. Lost my skill chain on that, otherwise I would have said no, that's a drift tap. But obviously not. Yeah, this is straightforward. I don't mind a bit of dirt racing normally. Annoys me sometimes when you've got higher power cars and the AIs are so stupid. But this is nice. This is like on the Horizon 4, this is, you know. The interesting thing about these is that you've got a road racing championship, a dirt racing and a cross-country championship, and you can use those as a proxy to complete your Forza-thon for the week. I did it separately using some custom blueprints. But if you win those championships, it also completes your Forza-thon championship, which is quite interesting. Bit of a time saver if you're sort of playing that way. But I did use my customs because, well, I didn't really think about it. I just went in logically through a playlist, completing stuff, and Forza-thon was first. So, going on to a final lap now. Brakes down a little bit, give it a skid round, smack the barrier. Nah, totally lost it there, but come on, keep it on. Yeah, keep it on the road, keep it going. It's not taking too long, about 1.5 minutes a lap, so easy enough with that. Give it a spin. Missed the checkpoint completely. Rewind. Be kind, rewind. Got it that time. Can see the finish line on the map. Give a spin round there. Smack. Am I going to hit the barrier the other side? No, I'm okay on that one. And yeah, this has not been a bad championship, to be fair. I mean, this is only the second one. I've got one more race to do on this one, and then I've got the other stuff. And the road racing is alright. The cross country, I do not like cross country. The eyes are so stupid. And I've been past there, so give you a nudge, bounce off that. I'm going to hit rewind because I'm not going to catch up with you. You've just passed me on the inside being a cheeky bugger. I just couldn't quite pull it back because you're not exactly my quickest of cars. So let's have another go. See if I can cut you up on this corner, which looks like I can. Boop, there you go. Bye bye. Finish line is just round the corner. And yeah, there you go. Finish line. Come on, come on. And first place. Job's a good one. Next up, third event, final event, Bajio Trail. Start the event. Let's go. Go, 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 go. You've all pulled away pretty quick, but I'm sure I can pass you. And a question for people who play on PC. I've noticed since the Series 3 update, so it wasn't this recent one, it was one before it, I'm getting a lot of banding across the screen. You've got the lines, you get on the road, you notice it more on the desert, on the sand. And I never had that before, my settings haven't changed. I don't get it on any other game because I was a bit worried that my graphics card was on its way out. I don't get it on Horizon 4, I don't get it on Motorsport, I don't get it on Art of Rally, I don't get it on the other games that I do play on the PC. It only seems to be on Horizon 5, and it seems to have just sort of come in after the Series 3 update. So I'm wondering if anyone else is having this sort of issue with the banding, because I'm pretty sure it's not my graphics card going bad because it doesn't affect any other games. But it seems to be yet another graphics issue in the game. Although the one thing I have to remember about Playground games and about the Forza games is that it is Microsoft. They are a Microsoft studio releasing Microsoft games on the Microsoft platform. And when it comes to Microsoft, I've probably said this before, but you need to set your expectations very, very low, particularly when it comes to bugs and patch fixing. Because somebody who's been using Windows for more years than I care to mention, it's become obvious to me that every single patch does patch things, it does fix things, but it also introduces other bugs. And that's definitely true when it comes to Windows 10 and Windows 11. I'm running this on Windows 10 because Windows 11 is just too stupid on my computer. It's not a bad OS, but it just doesn't work right. It keeps nagging me and stuff, so it doesn't work. My capture card doesn't work on it because Elgato haven't released any drivers for it. So I went back to 10. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of banding on this one, so I think it is the game. Which is a bit of a pain, really. I think there'll be a point where I'm just going to say sod it and just play on my Xbox. But flying around on this one, bouncing off everything. Nissan pinball, yeah. Got the river. Slowed down a little bit. The AIs usually don't get slowed down by that. But I'm doing alright. Bit of weaving up in front of me here. Give a spin there. This is crazy. This is like just completely out of control. He's just trying to sort of like direct an explosion, you know. You can see the finish line down on minimap. This is crazy stuff. But I do like a bit of dirt racing, and this championship's been pretty fun, to be fair. I haven't really had to sort of shout at it or swear at it, or the events came in and just, you know, just did it, really. This is how it should be. Boop, hit that. Build up speed before the rest of them overtake me, so block them on that side. Bars come down, and first place, jobs are good, and that's that championship sorted. There you go, first place, 20 points, 60 all in. Am I getting a dancey TikToky screen? Yes, I am. Not bothering with the race suits, just keeping my sundress on, just doing that stuff. And I get the Renault Megane for this one. Fair enough, nice enough car. Few points, few rewards. So, but as that. Hopefully you found this useful, found it interesting. Until next time, thank you for watching, take it easy and happy driving.